A single mom thought she could walk into a man's life with sky-high standards, but things didn't go the way she planned. Instead of meeting her demands, he decided he'd had enough and kicked her out, giving her a reminder of how life works.
I've been dealing with this for too long. She gotta go. Now, before anybody got anything to say or try to judge me for what I'm doing, I'm gonna tell y'all what's really going on.
Let's get straight to it.
I can't do it no more. I done told this woman 7 times to leave my house. Get out, it's over. I don't want to be with her no more. I can't be with you. You don't want to do nothing for yourself. She don't want to better herself. She belongs to the streets.
I can't really blame him. He gave her too many chances and realized that only she can make the change, and he's not responsible for her actions.
She want to sit around and play the victim and act like I'm the problem. I'm not the problem. This all the stuff, she got to go. I asked her 7 times, get yourself together. I even tried to make it work. She living with me, I'm paying all the bills. She got her kids here.
Damn! Most people give you 1 or 2 chances, but 7 are way too generous. More than anyone would, especially with a partner who has kids.
I didn't even accept her kids. I don't even got no kids. I didn't even accept her kids and treat them kids like mine. I love them kids, but I can't do this no more, Tasha. You gotta go. She come in all hours of the night, whenever she want to, always trying to play victim. God, please forgive me for doing this. I never meant to be this way. Like, you know I'm a good man at heart, but sometimes you get fed up. I done asked her 7 times to leave, and it's just like, I can't deal with this no more. I just want y'all to see, I got her stuff out here, and if you ever try to come over here and mess up my house or anything like that, man, I already got my police report filed, so they will come find you. Don't come over here on my property. This is my property.
Sometimes hard actions are the only way to open someone's eyes and push them to change and better themselves.
It's like, it don't make no sense. God, please forgive me for this. God, please forgive me. Just forgive me, God. Please.
Hey, open up. Here. This is where I'm spending the night. I brought my pajamas. I got my pajamas right here. No big deal. I'm gonna set up shop. You can't make me leave. I live here too.
Giving her 7 chances was more than she deserved. Too bad her kids got affected because of her mistakes. Never date someone with less to lose than you, because you cannot predict their reaction when the relationship ends.
I'm not even in your sound.
Move, I want to leave.
I get that. I want you to call
Okay,
someone
goodbye,
and calm down.
goodbye.
Xander, Mike,
Goodbye. Please move, I want to
you
leave.
to call someone and calm
Please
down.
move, I want to leave. Please move, I want to leave. Please move, I want to leave.
That's
Please
okay.
move, I
you
want
call
to leave.
someone.
Please move, I want to leave. Get the out of the way. Why is it not? You cheated. Get out of the way. Have a good one. With Ricky. Get out of my face. You're thanks.
The last thing he said was the ultimate way to end a relationship and make sure a cheater never forgets you.
I hope you know that. Why is it not? You cheated. Out of my face.
Emotional damage.
You date a girl with kids? Let's see. No, definitely not, bro.
Really
definitely not. You know, no way, bro. No sloppy seconds. No way.
No way. Why not?
Nah, dude. There's too many fish out there, bro.
Right.
I'm looking for that virgin-esque, wait until marriage type of chick.
Nice.
Yes.
Right. I
Yes.
feel you.
Yeah,
I
we're
feel
doing it, bro.
you. You think that lowers their value, like when they got kids and they're in the dating market?
1000%. Trash. Just like Forky in Toy Story 4. That is trash.
Damn!
He's not lying. There are plenty of fish in the sea. Just be patient to get something good instead of getting something bad.
Life is so funny because, like, one day you're living in a $10,000 a month apartment and, like, getting to do whatever you want and eating at Michelin star restaurants all the time and going on a vacation to the Aman Hotel in Sri Lanka and then extending the trip and going to Singapore and staying at the Ritz-Carlton. And you're with this man who you think you're going to marry, and he's made you financially dependent on him over the course of the relationship. And then you get into a fight one night and he turns ice cold and cuts you off financially completely, and you have no cards because you've been using his card, so you don't have any money on you. And while you're sleeping, has his friend go over to the apartment that you guys have shared since, like, the lease began and moved in together, and, like, it was our apartment. And has his friend pack up all of your stuff and then drop it outside of your friend's apartment in his hallway. Says find your way back to New York, and it's January, so when I get back to New York, I will have technically nowhere permanent to live. And there's absolutely nothing I can do because I wasn't on the lease, and he was calculating in that. And obviously this is partially my fault for making the mistake of becoming financially dependent on someone when I really didn't need to. Like, I had a career, I had tons of friends, I was happy.
Got him! Got him!
This is what happens when ungratefulness meets kindness.
I don't care what nobody say. I feel like men that ain't got no kids, they be the problem. Because y'all be sitting up all day, every day, trying to talk down on single moms and trying to bash them and trying to make it seem like don't nobody want no single mom because y'all are frustrated about the fact that these chicks with no kids don't want y'all.
Are you delusional? Do you suffer from a mental illness? Do you think you do?
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you can't pull your preference, you cannot take out your frustration on all women. It's not single mom's fault that your preference don't want you. If the chicks you want don't want you, that's a personal issue. You need to stop trying to take that out on everybody else. And y'all be wanting single moms to be bitter and not to have nobody because y'all mad about the fact that they never chose you. Like, your mindset is unhealed. It's plenty of people out here that have kids. That's a normal part of life. Just because you're not going to date a single mom or just because, you know, they didn't choose you first does not mean that they're going to be bitter and have a miserable life just because you're mad that they didn't choose you first. That's weird. Like, you just want these women to be miserable and not have nobody because you're mad because they never chose you.
We do not care.
It's the complete opposite. We don't have time to waste. We're the ones who choose to walk away for our own good.
The one who has 5 children?
Yeah, I have 5 kids. Why does everybody care?
Why? How? What happened?
I got 2 babies, actually. The first 3 is with the one, and then the 2 I have is with... It's kind of complicated. It's abusive, kind of.
Huh? So, you want a 3rd baby daddy?
I make some babies.
Just flipping? I'm trying to find out.
Where are you from?
I'm in Kentucky. Where are you from?
Michigan. Yeah, you're like 4 hours away from me.
You worth that drive?
You tell me.
Wait for it.
I might have to see previews.
Previews? What kind of previews?
Talking to right now.
How? Hold on, bro.
Cheating while her man is with her under the same roof is just insane. And I'm glad she got caught.
So I had a full-blown affair on my husband. He is still with me. And we decided to start a podcast to, like, talk about it and all that and how we worked through it and all of this, right? And I was like, this is going to be great. This is going to be easy. It's not easy and it's not great.
Rejected.
I didn't realize that my husband and I had never, like, gone in depth. Like, he didn't even know, like, how it all started. And I'm like...
The fact that he forgave her is more than she deserves. But instead of being happy about a second chance, she complains about why he didn't ask more details.
It's like opening Pandora's box, you know? And I know that, like, it needs to be healed and we need to work through all of those things, but it's just like, it's a lot. It's a lot. Ugh. I think I am made for just prancing around on the internet in lingerie and bathing suits because that's so much easier.
You don't want to be like this. This is disgusting. This is awful in every way.
They weren't lying when they said if you forgive a cheater, they will lose respect for you. He should have left instead.
Once I told my boyfriend, not the last one before the one I have now, so please don't come and kill me, not you. Okay, the one before, I told him I was working that day, yeah? In Boots, the chemist.
Yeah.
But I took a day off. He didn't know how to take a day off. It was long distance as well. He was in like Sweden. And what did I do? I had a thing coming from Miami, okay? You know, that guy from Miami. So he came, I planned a whole date with him. Covent Garden. We're gonna go out, we're gonna Buckingham Palace, show him London before I show him the town between my legs. And I'm joking, I never slept with him. But anyway, so that whole day he kept calling me and I had like anxiety and I was like in the hotel room with like the Miami guy.
That wasn't anxiety. It was guilt and fear of being caught.
And then he called me and then I'd be like, hey babe, I can't speak right now. I'm at work. I'll call you on my break. And then on my break, I'd like go out and like, anyway, that guy knew I was lying to my boyfriend, but he didn't care. This is the thing about men. Men don't care if like they're chatting to a girl or seeing a girl that's like lying to their boyfriend. Yeah. But like women, most of the time, like when you're the other woman, usually the other woman is like bitter and wants the man and will try and jeopardize what the man has with his like main thing. Right. But like with men, they'll just sit back and relax while they'll be your side thing.
I don't think so.
Do you think?
No, because in the past when I've had things going on, like maybe with two people, like guys have a lot of pride as well. They're like, they don't share. They don't want to share.
Yes! Yes!
So, talk a lot of Mandy. Men don't share. Like, unless they don't give a f*** about you.
I wasn't sleeping with that guy though.
Right.
So that's sharing comes into like when you're sleeping with them.
Right.
I was just having a flirt, a day out, a date, kissing.
Kissing, yeah. Well, I think that's at that point it's too soon to even care because you've not built a relationship.
That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, a whole full-on affair, then maybe a guy would care.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
It's funny. Her reaction when she found out the other guy didn't care about her because he knew she was a cheater and he would have cared if she was loyal.
The one reality check you had once you turned into an adult.
All right, so check it out, bro. Like, I got married at 23. It felt good, but like these ain't and they never will be.
Wait, hold on. Why do you say that?
Like, I was with a girl for so long, and she did me so dirty, and it hurt my chest hella bad. But at the end of the day, I'm thankful for it because what I do now and what I'm into now is a whole 180 spin, other direction, and I feel great.
Like, it basically built character for you.
Oh yeah, dude, it was character development. I'm saying, like, losing people in your life, you know. And even though she's not dead, she's still alive to this day. But losing somebody like that on a
like the same feeling as
sexual level, relationship level, like you're a girl for a long time.
This guy came to this realization at a very young age, and it will carry him a long way in life.
It's just like somebody died.
Yeah, literally.
But the whole thing is like, keep moving forward with it. Yeah. Don't stay complacent. You're never comfortable. And the best thing is like, what unfolds after it, it's insane. It's definitely an eye-opening experience. I don't know if you guys ever had love and what you think is love, but once you figure it out and once you figure out how bad it hurts to lose somebody like that, just keep it going.
That's what I'm talking about.
This is how Sigma men move on in life, choosing their own happiness. But on the other hand, I want to show you what to never do in this next clip.
Yeah, bros. Yeah, I'm crying like a little. I just broke up with my girl. 4 years down the drain. But I just can't do it to myself. I'm so hurt for what she did to me. And I just gotta move on. That hurts so bad breaking up with her. because I've always loved her, but I just can't go back with somebody who cheated on me, who somebody else. All the he said about, I don't know, bro. I know it's the past, but I can't. I can't do it. I have to move on. I can't. This hurts.
I would be a liar if I said no man felt this pain, but publicly posting it will only boost her ego and bring him shame and regret in the future. So keep it to yourself, suffer in silence, and come back to the public when you're back on your feet.
Every guy I've ever found attractive that I've tried to pursue, I've never been rejected. So maybe it's my personality that gets them. I don't know if that's what it is, but I feel like, you know.
Hold on. You've never been rejected.
From a guy? No.
So that was a f***ing lie.
Guess who got stood up for a date? Yeah, it's awesome. I love this. I love online dating. This is great. I waited for 20 minutes. He isn't here. He hasn't said anything. I look cute.
Some men just feel the danger and choose to avoid it. If that's the case here, then good for him.
Get it? There's men that prefer not to be with women with kids. Like, we get it. We hear you guys. We hear you loud and clear, okay? Nah, man don't want any woman with kids, you know? Don't want no woman with kids, you know? Like, any man that is so vocal about, I don't want a woman with kids. Why on earth would anyone want to be with someone like that? Why? Because it's just a horrible trait to have. Like, yes, have your preferences, but don't go and shout down a whole group of people in society and make them feel worthless about themselves just because you don't want to date one. Make it make sense.
We don't give a f***.
I consider myself to be a boss chick. I'm 26.
Okay.
Currently single. So, I mean, you were explaining to women that they are wasting their years being a boss chick.
Just watch, and you'll realize why she's single.
Why can't I build my life the way I want it without potentially just being a side chick?
What? What?
What do you want?
A husband eventually.
Eventually when?
Definitely before I hit 30.
So in 3 years, 8 months or so, you want to have a husband.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. How many children do you want to have?
I want 2 children.
Right. And after you're pregnant and married with your first child, do you want to have to work to pay significant bills?
I do not. I would prefer to be
cool.
taking care of my kids.
Okay, so by your calculations, what the you need to be a boss for if you're going to be a stay-at-home wife? After marriage, you don't want to hit a lick. You want to stay at home and raise your kids. That means he has to pay the bills. Then what are you the boss for? What is it doing for the bottom line for the family?
Gotcha.
The craziest thing is working on a career only to drop it in the end. It makes no sense if you think about it. You can't catch 2 birds with 1 stone. It's either this or that.
Am I the for kicking out my girlfriend and her son after she invited her ex into our home? Me, 35 male, and my girlfriend, Sarah, 35 female, have been together for 4 years. She has a son, Nathan, 9 male, with her ex, Mark, 36 male. Sarah has full custody of Nathan, with her ex having scheduled visitations 1 weekend out of every month. Sarah and Nathan moved in with me a little over a year and a half ago, and in my perspective, it was a little rocky at first. I've always been pretty protective of my space, so making room for 2 other people was difficult for me.
Oh, hell no!
So despite him sacrificing his comfort to accept her and her son, look what she did next.
When Sarah moved in with me, we agreed that the visitations for Mark would be held in our apartment as long as I'm home. The main reason I wanted to do this is because I don't know Mark that well, and I didn't want him wandering around our apartment without me there. When we proposed this idea to Mark, he was fine with it. Now moving on to the real issue, 3 weeks ago marked 4 months since Mark's last visit, so I asked Sarah when he was planning on coming to visit Nathan. My girlfriend replied by shrugging her shoulders and telling me that she'd ask. She never followed up with it, so a few days later I asked when Mark's next visit was, and Sarah said that she'd tell me when she knew. Nathan was in the living room, but he apparently overheard us and shouted something along the lines of, "Dad was here last weekend, remember?"
Oh, hell no.
Sarah's face immediately dropped, and when I asked what Nathan meant, she wouldn't give me a direct answer. Eventually, she ended up telling me that for the past 2 visits, Mark has been coming to our apartment when I was working. When I accused her of going back on our agreement, she kept telling me this was her home too, and she could invite whomever she wanted. And that was fine because she was here and watching. I told her that was besides the point, and she violated my trust. It blew up with a huge argument, which ended in me telling her to get out of my apartment. She packed up and left with Nathan. Last I heard, she was staying with her parents.
It's funny how her own kid revealed the truth, proving once again that cheaters are always caught in the end.
I've gotten several messages from both Sarah and her parents calling me an asshole for kicking Sarah and Nathan out of their home for something so small.
I beg your pardon?
She's even been blaming me on Instagram and Facebook about how horrible I am to do this to her. It got me thinking I might be the asshole, but I'm not entirely sure. And then there's an extra one. I can see why it's important, but the court order was instructed because of Mark having a criminal record. I'm not sure what it is for Sarah, as he's never directly told me, and I didn't want to push her to tell me. Am I the asshole?
She belongs to the street.
This guy is in the clear. She clearly violated his trust, and he chose to no longer have them in his life. End of the story.
Found out last night that my partner of 15 years, has been cheating on me with a coworker I used to work with as well. Since December. Since about December, November, we've been having a problem. And I told her from day one, because she's done this before, it was just talking, but we're married with children. She works nights, and she would always get home around 11:30, started getting home about 2, 3 o'clock. And I knew something was going on. And I told her, you're going to find somebody that's going to tell you what you want to hear while we're having problems. And you're going to go to that person and you're going to make a mistake. I didn't think it would be her admitting that he's been in his bed over a dozen times naked. She has no remorse. All she can say is, now that I'm abusive. You get caught cheating. Now I'm abusive.
This guy made the mistake of thinking that cheater would change and gave her a second chance, only for her to repeat the same thing. So instead, kick them out of your life with no second chances to protect your own dignity and peace of mind. Well, guys, that was all for today. We'll be back soon.